Hello, it's TechTuber here, and today I'm going to show you the best alternative to Photoshop. Now, what I think is the best alternative to Photoshop is called Paint.net, and it's a free software. And just go to this website and go click here to download it. And then once this comes up, what you'll do is wait for that to come, click on there to download it. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to actually use Paint.net. And I'm going to make a thumbnail for a video I'm going to post. So to actually just get a plain sheet of paper, you do this, and then this is for the ratio. Say you want to create a YouTube thumbnail, what YouTube recommends is 1280 to 720, and then that gives you a blank canvas. And if you click this button and then do cut, it means there's nothing behind it, no white or anything, but when you actually view it, it will be white. But what I'm doing is I'm going to have a actual picture behind it, so I'm just going to open the image I want to use. So I'm going to use this image, and then all you have to do is click on this button, highlight it, and then you just have to, I think it got to click layer, nope, go click image, and then you click canvas size, and then here you can change the size of this. So then you just got to click OK. So now that's your background. So now what you do is you have to add a layer, and whatever layers at the bottom will be at the bottom or behind all the images in front. So you just have to drag that or use this arrow key. So now if layer 2 is behind there, you won't be able to see anything because this will be in front of everything. So I want layer 2 to be in front. So now I'm going to open what I want next. So I'm just going to click on it. And now this already has the background taken away. So all I have to do is click on this again, highlight it, edit now, edit, copy. Now go on here and do edit, paste. And now you just have to move it around to anywhere where you want it to be. So now I'm going to add another layer because I want to add another image, and as you can see it's on top, so I want it to be on top of this image. And then you just have to do the same, file, open, and then find the image, and also this image, the background or the white or whatever would be behind it has already been taken out. So all you have to do the same as before, highlight it, and then once you've highlighted it, edit, copy, and then on the new layer, edit, paste, and then keep canvas the same size because you don't want it to change size, and then simply make sure this is highlighted and just drag it. So now you can drag this to whatever size you want. The only problem with this, for example with Word, when you do that you can't change the height or anything, where with this, if you hold this the corner thing, you can also change the height and everything, so it's quite easy to distort the image and say accidentally make an image look too big or too wide, too tall. So now what I want to do is I want to put this on here. So all I have to do is first of all make it smaller, and now I'm just going to put this here and then sort of just move it around and try and get it so it's more or less aligned with it. And then once I am happy with that, just wait. And now I'm happy with that, I'm going to try and change the rest of it without changing the height too much. Okay, now as you can see, this is sort of going over there, but luckily you got the 99 in front of it, so all we have to do is click on this again and then highlight the bits you want to actually go. And then because you've highlighted it and you're on layer 3, nothing on the other layers will be edited. Just click edit, cut, and now as you can see that's gone. So if you just want to, I'm just going to do it again to try and get it slightly better. Okay, now I'm going to do the same again, edit, cut, and now as you can see it looks like the screen's broken. And I'm also might do it to the top a bit. And also if you want to, you can just click on this and then zoom in here, and then it's easier to do small stuff it's easier to actually edit small stuff. So then I'm just going to edit the bottom a bit. So once you go in really small, you get into like 1 pixel. Say what they let me. I'm going to click on that. Say you want, see, look, you can actually see the 1 pixel, and this is 1 box. So say you want to do that. So say you want to actually edit something really precisely, you can do this. And now to zoom in, when you click that to zoom in, you got to left click, and to zoom out it's right click. And then I might edit that a bit. And now I'm going to do the same as before, click here, and now I can just go over that and then press and go on cut. But remember, if you are actually doing a thumbnail, people aren't actually going to look that closely, and so it won't actually really matter that much. Okay, now once you've actually done that, you're going to add a new layer. You're going to put a new image in there. Again, file, open, then click on this, and now as you can see, you've got a background, you've got a white background. So for this, what you can do is you can highlight it completely, and then you can edit, copy, and then edit, and then paste. And now as you can see, you've got the white background. So what you do is click on this magic wand tool, click on whatever you want to actually go, and now here, because this is white, this will also go, but I'm not sure, I'll just see what happens. And when you click on here, you just have to do same, edit, cut, and now as you can see, you don't have any of that, and I'm just going to cut that out because it looks weird having some white but not all of it white. And then now what you can do is make sure you click on this, and you can move it around to wherever you want. And then say you actually just want to draw something on there, you can use this and draw something. And now if you click Ctrl Z, that takes away whatever you did or goes a step back. And say you accidentally do something and you can't reverse it for some reason, you accidentally say draw something on here, what all you've got to do is you just have to click on this and then click on the background, whatever colour you want it to be, right there. Okay, so all you have to do is go onto the background, and then go onto the background, and now click on this, and then click on that. You can see now that is the colour there is the exact same colour as the background. Then when you go on this, you can change the brush size, and because again that's on a different layer, so now you change the colour, you've got to go back onto that layer, and now you can paint over it and you can't see your mistakes. So say you want to paint over stuff, just remember you've got to go back to the first layer, then back to there. So it's quite a long process. But now here you've also got, along here you've got some other stuff that is quite simple to work out and is basic. Like here you've got text, so say you want to put text on something, like as you can see here you can't see anything, but what I should do is I should actually create a new layer, and now I can't see anything, but that's because I haven't changed the colour. And then you can create text, or say you want to get custom text, just go on to one of those websites that produces a picture and put the picture over there. And now as you can see, you can just add whatever you want to it to make it as good as you want. And these are the main basic features of it. And as you can see, you just got shapes, so you want to add some shapes, you just go on here and then you can have a look at the shape you're going to add, and you can do whatever you want. You can, let me just kind of shape, and then now as you can see you've got a shape. So say I wanted to put a cross through fraps, I can change this to red. If I look, I can see if there's a cross, so I can just use that. It's a lot more simpler. So I can literally just make that smaller, and I'm going to make the lines thinner. Oh, I said thinner, not thicker. Okay, and then you can, this is basically, say you put it there and then you rotate it, rotates around wherever this is. So say you have it in the middle, it will rotate around the middle. Say you have it over here, oh, that's a problem. Control Z, make sure you click on this whenever you're doing something like that. Then say you rotate it now, as you can see it's rotating around that point there. So just put that back there, and then you can do whatever you want, like put a cross through it, or so let me just try and work out how I actually want the cross. Oh, I haven't got that point in the center. I could also, if I wanted to, I'm probably gonna make, oh, let me just try and, yeah, that's better. And then if I want to, then I can change the actual size of it. I just have to go back onto here, and then, or I've got to go click on here, and then if I can't actually work out how to go back to there. So all you have to do is click on this tool, and this is the fill tool. You just have to click inside there, and as you can see, it's fills it. So now I'm just going to try and move it a bit more. Okay, and I'm quite happy with that. Okay, and I've decided I don't want the cross or the tick, so all I have to do is I can either click here to make it invisible, or just click the X button to actually make it go away. So just go click X button again, and then now as you can see, so say you accidentally make a mistake, you can just go back, say you accidentally delete the wrong one. So now I hope you liked this video. If you did find this helpful and found it helped you with what you were trying to do, please like, comment and subscribe.